Hey, what's up? This is Tiago Titan. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. In this video, I'll show you a composition that I've built with Helicath, the new fusion champion, and of course the best champion for unkillable teams, and Ninja, the so hard champion to speed tune. Okay, here they are. As you can see, it's I can say free-to-play-ish team. I wanted to use some champions that almost everyone can have. Dark Kyle, Doom Priest, and Frozen Banshee. And this is an easy 2-key Ultra Nightmare team. You don't need to have super stats apart from Helicath. He needs a lot of defense to take that stun hit without dying, because he places the block damage buff for both AoE, but he doesn't do that for the stun hit. So it's his shield who will take the damage from the hit. Before we start, let's take a look at the skills instructions. Just in case I put this priority for his block damage skill, he always must use this before the first AoE, and the shield he will lose after that. So this is it. After the battle, I'll show you all the gear, masteries. Doom Priest is here to cleanse all debuffs, stun debuffs, and the other affinities debuffs, decrease accuracy, decrease speed, or decrease attack. So Doom Priest will do that. You can use another champion like Ender Priest Brogni or Tortatura Rhymehide. They place block debuffs buff. They prevent the Lord Demon to place those debuffs. But I'll tell you more about that later. Dark Kyle is here because of his poison sensitivity and poisons, of course. In his A2, we don't care about decreased attack, but we care about increasing the duration of all debuffs on the target by 1 turn. It's nice because he will increase the poison sensitivity, so Frozen Banshee don't need to use it, and I blocked it. Her A2 is blocked too, but she never uses it, so it's okay. So all I want on Frozen Banshee is to use her A1. And now we have Ninja. It's the hardest to find the speed. Is a 173 speed. All the speeds, this speed tune is based on Tower, Skull Crusher, Unkillable composition. I needed to adjust speeds for Ninja because his A1 always boosts his stun meter by 15% when used against bosses. That's why it's so hard to find a good speed for him. And I want his priority skill must be his A3 and then his A2. And now I'll show you the battle. I've recorded against Blue Affinity, and you will see how it works. You can see it started full auto. Helicath placed his block damage buffs on everyone, and now he always counterattacks. That's something cool. Doom Priest is the first. She's always the first one after Lord Demon attacks, so she will always cleanse all debuffs on the field. As you can see now, she will cleanse all this decreased accuracy when she gets her turn. Here Helicath is counterattacking, also Dark Kyle, and she cleansed. And it's how it works. Dark Kyle now start to extend debuffs, and here Ninja is in his second turn he places his HP burn. As you can see now, Helicath took the stun, and right after that Doom Priest cleansed it, so he's good to go. He will not miss his turn, so, and his skills will still in sync. If you pay attention, you will see Frozen Banshee, she will lose her shield because she attacks right before the second AoE and the stun hit. So when against Force Affinity, she might be the stun target, and that we don't want that. So maybe there you must replace her with someone with a strong affinity, maybe Fane or another affinity spirit champion. And for another affinities, it always depends on affinities of your champions. Your 172 speed champion, in this case Frozen Banshee, can't be on weak affinity against the boss because might take the stun hit and can be killed. Okay, I will let you watch the battle until the end, and after that I will show you the champions. Frozen Banshee did the highest damage, 15 million. Ninja okay, Dark Isle okay. Helicath didn't do much because he's a weak affinity, but it's okay. 52 million damage. As you can see, you don't need to have super gear with very high stats to do a 2 keys Ultra Nightmare. All you need is 70 million, so 2 times 35 million, it's fine. Now let's take a look at the champions. Ninja. What we want from him is attack. His speed 173. Must be that. If it's not that, it won't work. And this will work. These speeds, all speeds will work against Ultra Nightmare and Nightmare difficulty. But Nightmare will have a few changes, I'll tell you later. Crit rate, crit damage, and of course accuracy with books and his masteries. If you use defense masteries, don't give him retribution because he will counterattack, and every time he does that he will get a 50% turn meter booster and will mess everything. Helicath, the most important here is his defense. His shield is based on his defense stat, so the higher is his defense, the bigger is the shield. With 5200, around turn 40, he started to lose his shield on the stun attack. But I was like, because every time Doom Priest gets a turn, she heals by 7.5%. So he always get some healing and he could take it to the end. Of course, he was in weak affinity also, and it was hard, but it was fine. 5200 was okay. If you use Brogni instead of Doom Priest, he will make a bigger shield. It's fine. Or if you use Tatura Reinhardt, he will give increased defense buff, and with that Helicath can make a bigger shield too, so it can be fine, this defense. If you can't give crit rate, crit damage, it's okay. The most important is always defense. And 254 speed and accuracy to place the weakened debuff. His book, and these are his masteries. Doom Priest, she's the first one every turn to cleanse the debuffs. I gave her attack, crit rate and crit damage just to deal some damage, and 186 speed. Booked, here for damage, and here to decrease the cooldown because she gives an increased attack buff, which is very important too. And these are her masteries. I didn't finish. Dark Isle is here for poison sensitivity, extend debuffs and activate poison debuffs. So we want damage, so I focus in attack. So we want damage, attack, crit rate, crit damage, and of course accuracy, and his speed is 177. And these are his masteries. And to finish, Frozen Banshee, she's 2 with attack, crit rate, crit damage, and accuracy, and 172, it's her speed. Booked, in this case, because I use Dark Isle, I only care about her A1, and these are the masteries for her. So very important, if you use Under Priest Brogni or Tatura instead of Doom Priest, their speeds must be the speeds Frozen Banshee has, 172, to be the last one right before Lord Demon's second AoE and stun hit, because that's where both of them places their block debuffs buff, so they can prevent everyone from getting the debuffs. And of course the other DPS you use will get this speed is 186 speed. For Nightmare, there's just a little problem, I can say. I didn't find the right tune for Nightmare because right after the stun, Doom Priest isn't always the first one. Sometimes Helicath is the first one, so it means Doom Priest will not cleanse his stun debuff and he will not refresh his skills and will mess everything. So for Nightmare it's better to not use Doom Priest and use Tatura Reinhardt or Under Priest Brogni, of course with the speeds, in this case 172, and the other DPS with 186. And it's not full auto on Nightmare, it will be auto after Ninja's second turn. So When started, Helicath must use his A2, not his A3, Ninja A1, then Helicath next time A3, and next time Ninja A1, and then it's auto. I guess that's it. So if you're building this kind of team, don't forget to go to Deadwood Jedi's website. You use the clan boss calculator so you can find the right speeds. Don't forget to insert masteries if you use a lot of steel, if you use speed sets, perception sets, because small changes in speed can change the order of the champions in battle and can mess everything. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment, tell me what you think about this comp, if you like it, if you're gonna do it, and subscribe my channel if you like my content. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next video.